everyone, and welcome back to Tokyo Tuesdays, the segment in which I head to the Tokyo Disney theme parks to sample and review every last eatery. For our 70th episode, we're headed off to the Refreshment Station. Located in Tokyo Disney Sea, the Refreshment Station is part of the mysterious island. So, start off heading into the Mediterranean harbor. Once inside, you'll want to veer to your right to walk around the main water feature. Pass by Cafe Portofino on your right, followed by the Zambini Brothers Ristorante, before heading up the steps of the Via della Viti. At the top of the steps, turn left, keeping the water on your left. Pass by Popcorn Cart number 9 on your right, before following the path as it turns to the left. Mount Prometheus should now be on your right, and very soon a passageway will open up that will lead you into the caldera. Taking this passageway, veer to the right, once again, to walk around the caldera interior. You'll pass by the Vulcania Restaurant on your right, before you once again have the opportunity to turn right. As you do so, look off to your left, and you'll spot the Refreshment Station. Carefully positioned in the shade of a narrow passageway, Refreshment Station is a cart service location with only one item on the menu: potato churros. Decked out in sea green and copper, this location is very well designed to fit in with its Jules Vernesian surroundings. From oversized screws to delightful bubbled windows, this is a location that runs with its style and has fun with it. Located in the shadow of the Journey to the Center of the Earth track, there are a handful of tables available, but you're unlikely to get one due to how insanely popular this cart is. Be prepared for an extended wait in line at this location. Alright, so today we are at the Refreshment Station, I believe it's called, which is, I guess, technically a churro stand, because the only thing they serve there is something called a potato churro, which looks like this. And unlike most churros, it's very floppy, like very, very sort of wiggly. So I'm a little bit interested in how this is going to be. I'm going to try it before it gets any more cool, so yeah. Okay, one, I would not call that a churro at all. Here's a cross section. That is just potato in the shape of a churro. Salted potato, but potato nonetheless. So honestly, it's quite good. It's just like a giant fry, sort of. It's got some sort of a taste to it, sort of like it's been cooked near a hot dog. I don't know. There's definitely some sort of a taste to it, more than just potato, obviously. But it's quite good. It is, like I said, wiggly, and potato on the inside. It's good. I like it. I would go back here easily if the line wasn't so very long. I was in line for about 15 minutes to get this. All right, so that's it for me here at this place. I'm gonna head off to the next place, and I will see you there. Bye. Home once again, and time to review. Service is a 3 out of 5. Everything was working pretty well together at the counter at this location. They had enough people there, the people were chipper, food was coming out quickly, money was being taken, everything was working pretty well. That said, if I had had to wait any longer than I did in line, this probably would have ended up being a 2 out of 5. I had to wait for 15 minutes about in line, and that's about as long as I'm willing to wait for just a churro. And it's a specialty churro, but it's still just a churro, not even a drink, just a churro. And honestly, I think probably part of the issue of why the lines are so bad here is because it's a specialty food. You can't get this anywhere else in the park that I've found. So if you want the potato churro, you have to go to this location, so lines automatically become kind of unmanageable. The location itself can't get any bigger at its, current location. So what are they supposed to do? They do the best they can. They were keeping the line moving pretty quickly. We were never just standing. We were advancing pretty continuously, but still, you do want to be cautious of the line at this location. 3 out of 5, but again, a cautious 3 out of 5. Atmosphere is a 2 out of 5. You might be wondering how a cart that looks this good could manage to earn a 2 out of 5. And honestly, it does look really good. Like, I have peered at this thing from many, many different angles, and it is done up to the nines in every which way you could hope. It looks a lot, I think, like what the carts over in Port Discovery are trying to look like, only successful. So then, why is it only a 2 out of 5? Well, placement in the park is also part of atmosphere, and in this case, it's not well placed in the park. It is located in what is naturally a very narrow, bottlenecked passageway anyways. Adding a cart with an automatic line does nothing to relieve this bottleneck feature. Additionally, it's a really, really cold location. It is located in the shade basically all day. It is in a natural wind tunnel, so there's constantly this cold breeze going through, and at one end there is a very beautiful, picturesque waterfall, which serves as a lovely transition into the next area of the park, but also serves to cool down the passageway that it's in all, meaning that this location in the park is practically frigid 3 out of 4 seasons. Summer, it's great. Any other time, you're gonna be cold, unpleasantly so. That's not a great ratio. 2 out of 5. Price is a 2 out of 5. One churro at this location is going to run you $3.80, which I'd maybe be willing to pay 200 yen for this. Maybe. But one churro for 380 yen is just barely too much of a price hike to really seem worth it to me, especially considering that they're really not that filling. Tasty, yes. Filling, no. 2 out of 5. Food is a 3 out of 5. Honestly, it's good. I found it quite tasty. I would have this again if I could find it at another location. If you like French fries or any other potato fried snacky type food, you'll probably enjoy this. I will say that despite the name, I don't think it's vegetarian, so if that's a concern for you, maybe give this one a pass, but otherwise, 3 out of 5. Overall, this gives Refreshment Station an average rating of 2.5 out of 5, which seems about right, honestly. With a 2.5 out of 5, this ties the Refreshment Station with 11 eateries on the master list. I'm going to slot it in just above the Refreshment Corner, which I swear wasn't intentional, putting the two similar names next to each other like that. Usually how these tie situations work is I'll start at the bottom of the tie list and work my way up, seeing which one I would rather eat at. So, for example, would I rather eat at Refreshment Station or Popcorn Cart number 3? Refreshment Station. And so on up the list until it can't advance any higher. In this case, it couldn't quite beat out Open Sesame in terms of atmosphere or service, so that left it sitting next to Refreshment Corner. It's weird how these things work out. Anyways, on the cart service lineup, it's going to once again have a series of ties, and once again can't quite beat out Open Sesame, earning 15th place. So, that's it for this week. Come back next week if you want to find out where I'll be then. Hint, the hype is real. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave those down below. We'd love to hear from you. Give this video a big ol' thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like what we do. We'd surely appreciate it. If social media is more your flavor, you can find us there. Links to that in the description box. And I will see you next week for another Tokyo Tuesday.